question has been knocking around in my brain for the past couple weeks, perhaps because pumpkin spice latte season is in full swing. My basic question is this: is this whole basic bitch thing sexist or even misogynist, as some have called it? Or put another way, is it unfeminist for women to call other women basic bitches? Basic bitch, as it's been appropriated from hip-hop culture and remixed into mainstream, mostly white pop culture, denotes a woman who loves everything commercially feminine, leading some self-identified basic bitches to say, excuse me, the fact that I love being a lady should not be cause for criticism. So yeah, basic bitch as an insult certainly smacks of a lot of femmephobia, which does not help out women either, because it's important to remember that the feminine constructs are not the enemy. The enemy is rather the fact that feminine constructs and the outward trappings of femininity are usually considered secondary to and less desirable than the masculine constructs and all of the outer trappings of masculinity. That, my friends, is the bigger issue. The train agrees. And then there's the whole word bitch. Fun etymological fact, bitch was actually first used to insult men for acting like undesirable and disgusting women before it became more of a female targeted slur. There are plenty of women who have reclaimed bitch as a term of empowerment. However, that doesn't cleanly divorce it from its still existing use as an insult for women acting outside of their appropriate feminine boxes. Also the fact too that it doesn't erase all of the history leading up to its more recent reclamation. And so we have a little problematic with a little problematic, which adds up to, well, a little bit problematic. Candidly, my initial reaction to this is, oh my god, can we just have some fun sometimes and let basic bitches be basic bitches and stop trying to unpack all this gender stuff? Then my stuff I've never told you side inevitably kicks in. I am a firm believer in the power of words, particularly when words and phrases attain so much pop cultural currency as basic bitch has now. I can't help but ask whether it means something or says something broader about where we are culturally in regard to women's relationships with other women, and why this particular label has caught on so fast. The answer could be as simple as we've just been waiting for the female analog to bro. It's worth noting though that some argue that basic bitch is not in fact the female analog to bro, because whereas bro is a criticism of a bro's behavior, basic bitches are basic all because of taste, which for the basic bitch often happens to hew hyper-feminine in the form of cupcakes, peplum tops, and Taylor Swift songs. Or is it merely a perpetuation of a long societal history stretching all the way back to the days of female hysteria, Google it if you don't know what I'm talking about, of putting women down for being, well, women, basically.